Okay, I came across a video like last night. Yeah, it was last night. And I'm not even sure I really got the entire gist of what was going on, but it seemed like someone had commented somewhere that it's not appropriate to cry over the loss of someone you've never met. And I don't know, I was thinking about that. Of course it's okay to cry over the loss of someone you've never met. Like, whole world cried at the loss of Princess Diana, right? And I remember, I looked over and we watched it on TV, and my mom was crying. She was crying. I didn't cry over Princess Diana, but oh, how I cried when Phil Hartman died. Funny man. I cried at lots of other people too. Cried over sometimes the sadness and circumstance of their death, and sometimes I cried over the things that the world was never going to get to see from these people. Phil Hartman wasn't that old. What he did with his time on this planet was magnificent. But think about what old man Phil Hartman would have been like. That could have been fun. Just saying. Cried when Shiki Baby died. Actually, I cried through tears while typing a tweet that I just never actually had the chutzpah to send it, but I just wanted to tweet Hulk Hogan a friend asked me to send this to you. Fuck you, Baba. I think he would have liked that. I cried when Bob Saget died, and then I thought of a really funny joke that he probably would have laughed at, so I tweeted it out. And for the record, Danny Tanner is totally teaching us lessons in Bob Saget's death. If you hit your head, maybe go get that checked out. Yeah. I made myself laugh. Actually, that's really all I'm doing all the time, is just trying to make myself laugh. So, if I'm doing that, I think I'm winning. But, back to the subject at hand. I cried over Dimebag Daryl. And the thing is, I cried about these guys not just in their death. I've cried over things they've experienced in their life. I've cried at their biopics. The ones that have had them. I've cried at many people's biopics. What's the point of leaving a legacy if you don't believe that people should grieve your death, even if they've never met you? For the entire record, just so everything is out there, I cried about Bray Wyatt. There's a reminder of something to do with the Wyatt family, or Dark Alexa, or the Fiend in legit every room of our house, right? And I would walk from room to room doing stuff, and I would just catch sight of it and I would cry. Yeah, I would shed a few tears. I never met Wyndham, but he seems like he would have been a great friend. And if nothing else, I'm crying for the people that have lost him, that have met him. There's this picture on Instagram, and it's Alexa hugging a burned up Fiend, right? And he's just sitting there with his hands crossed in front of him like a good little schoolboy, just so, and he seems like he would have been a wonderful friend. And I immensely feel for all of those who lost Wyndham, for his family, for his friends, And you know what? Yeah. For his fans too. Because we're people with feelings, and we tuned in prior to this guy getting sick, and we watched like every movie made. We scanned every QR code. We watched every promo that he cut. We got super excited every time we saw like that doorway. Oh my god, you guys. I got so excited over this. There was this podcast that he did right before his Pitch Black match. And he talked about, when everybody finds out who Uncle Howdy is. And then he just kind of trailed off and then, got on another subject. But I was just, I feel sorry for all of us that, we know now who Uncle Howdy is. But, like, I knew that. But, like, who he's based on, all of those things, like, there's these explorations that, I'm sad for everyone that they're not gonna happen. It's okay to cry for people you've never met. If it's not okay to cry for people you've never met, then, like, what is the monarchy even doing with these whole elaborate funerals that they're planning and this just insanity? And yeah, like, it's okay. You can cry. And if people comment crappy things, ignore them, because what's life without ignoring some crappy things? And, like on Twitter, like how we're not gonna be able to block those crappy things anymore, so we're just gonna have to ignore them, because we can. It's not that hard. But yeah, it's okay to cry for people that the world has lost. It was okay to cry for Mother Teresa. And if anyone wants to fight me on that point, like, seriously, anyone, come at me, bro.